Snuff.
Greetings, everybody, from the dank basement with another nasal snuff review. I'm Paul Schallbetter. Nice to see you today. Thanks for joining me. We're taking a look today at yet another snuff from the Snuv range of snuffs. Snuv snuffs made exclusively for the Mr. Snuff Empire by the Six Photo of India Empire. So this is called Iron Goddess of Mercy. Now, the website, Mr. Snuff website, does a better job of explaining the name than I could. But this refers to the goddess of mercy, Kuan Yin. And Kuan Yin, the iron goddess of mercy, because she is strong and steadfast and the mercy does not fail, or something. This is described as being an earthy, sort of undergrowth smelling mushroom scented base to this that's made sweeter a little bit, given a molasses edge by the dark rustica that is added. The crescendo being mint and eucalyptus. Better turn this down so I don't take a copyright strike. Mahavishnu Orchestra. All right, so let's take a look at what we have in the tin. Now, full disclosure, this is, I guess, trial number 7 to do this in the last 45 minutes, an hour. So I'm pretty familiar with the snuff by now. In the tin, the first thing that hits the nose right away is eucalyptus, and a lot of it, a lot of eucalyptus. The grind is medium to fine. It's the same grind, basically, that I've encountered with the other Snuv tobacco snuffs. It is fairly moist, compacts well into the tin. This should not be a difficult sniff. But again, take it easy. That rustica means there's going to be a little bit of extra nicotine in there. And we'll talk about that in just a second. As I said, this is take number 7 in the, well, I'll say the last hour that I've been doing it. So I've had quite a lot of this and I'm feeling the nicotine. Very satisfying. But we'll get to that in just a minute. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Luck. Oops, spilled a little on me. There we go. Okay, right away you do get the mushroom. That's true. You get this lovely kind of earthy, just it's a real pleasant smell. But it is earthy. And then almost immediately the eucalyptus just smashes you right between the eyes. Boom! Yeah, there's mint there. I don't think it's menthol, but it's maybe more like a patchouli or something else, some mint I'm not familiar with. But yeah, there's a mint there that has the effect, along with the eucalyptus, of making this a medicated stuff. Now, call it what you want to. Say it's named after the Buddhist, that doesn't make sense to me, Buddhist deity of mercy, the goddess Kuan Yin. I don't know why that doesn't make sense to me. I thought it was Shinto or something. Shows what I know. Anyway, the goddess of mercy. This would be merciful if you had a head cold, if you had an allergy. When I first opened the tin, the first thing I thought when I smelled it the first time was, oh, this is Six Photo medicated number 66. And that's what it smells like in the tin. When you get it into the nose, that's when you get the earthiness, the mushroom, a little bit of a molasses sort of hint from that dark rustica. That's when it comes together. But that pleasure only lasts a very short time, because then you just get smashed with the mint and eucalyptus. If you had an allergy, head cold, this would do it for you. This is right up there. This goes into my top 3 medicated snuffs, which are now, in no particular order, Six Photo medicated number 666, Hedges L260, and now joining the top 3 have to be Iron Goddess of Mercy from Snuv. I like this. I could use a lot of this if I had a cold. Let's talk about the nicotine. And we'll give it the rating on the Squinty scale, but for what it is, you won't be surprised when you hear it's a 5 out of 5. But let's talk about the nicotine. Now, I use a scale where 1 is basically no perceptible nicotine, and 10 is, whoa, oh, vagus nerve spasm, I'm flopping like a crappie on the floor. Okay. If you are nicotine naive, this is going to maybe be an 8.5 on that 1 to 10 scale. It's strong. Now, if you are more tolerant of nicotine, as I know I am, maybe a 7, 7.5, but it's still definitely there. And I mean definitely there. There's nicotine in this, quite a lot of it, and I've come to sort of expect that. I think Snuv is the nicotine on steroids snuff company, because they've all been pretty strong, the ones I've tried so far. Yeah, good nicotine on this. Again, between 7.5 and 8.5 on that 10-point scale. On the Squinty scale, where 1 is dead, god dang, and 5 is delicious. This is a 5 out of 5 for what it is. Would I use it every day? Nope. If I had a cold or something like that, for sure. I'd use it all day long. It'd be great. But for an everyday snuff, I don't think so. Will I buy it again? Absolutely. Yeah. 5 out of 5 for quality. But keep in mind, this is a medicated snuff, and you might want to keep it in the medicine cabinet instead of in the snuff chest. From the dank basement, sniffing all kinds of good stuff today. This is your wicked Uncle Squinty, Paul Shellbetter. Thank you for watching.